What's up, party people? This is day 17 of 100 Days Making Comics, the second run. I'm Ox, and this is where I talk about my independent comic, I Never Forgot, about a drifter wanting to accomplish one last goal before he can pass along happily. And today was a fun day, to say the least. It's Monday. Typically not people's favorite days, but for some reason, I don't know, something about Monday just works better for me, and today was no exception to that rule. I did have to get up early. I had to ride with a friend to Des Moines. She needs somebody to drive her home in the middle of the day. So it's kind of a road trip. How I worked on the comic today was I was spitballing ideas, brainstorming. I did work on roughs while she was at her doctor appointment, and I also approached a comic book store about actually carrying my own comic. The guy who runs the store wasn't there, so I grabbed his card and emailed him, and then I dropped off. Last week, if you remember, I had 3 art drop comics. I figured we were going to be in Iowa City for a couple days. Dropped the first one and never got to drop the other 2. Today I dropped them off in a mall around a couple different places. So that was a lot of fun, getting that all handled. Also, a couple people, one, my cousin, I gave him a couple of floppies the other day at the reunion. He's been a big supporter of mine, telling me to keep pressing on and all this other good stuff. Just, it's good to have somebody in your corner like that, especially days like I thought today was starting out like. The thing with how do I want to say it? Crowdfunding issues like I'm doing is it will eat you up from the inside out. That's no lie, it's no joke. It's not any particular person's fault. It's that you have this awesome thing that you know people are going to appreciate and they want, except there's no good way or avenue to tell them that it's available. I've been trying to do Facebook, and it seems to be somewhat working. It's kind of hit and miss. I've been posting it a couple times the last few days, and it's just, maybe people will click a like on it, maybe somebody will share it, but for the most part, I think Facebook kind of buries those posts because you're not promoting you're not using the promotion side of your, like my art page. I'm not promoting any of my posts or anything, so they're not seeing other people without those likes and shares and comments. So they kind of get buried, and especially since Facebook's not getting cut from promotions, they don't really care if anybody sees them. I've been doing some research about working the Reddit forums. It's just a big mess of headache. And the thing with the crowdfunding these issues, you want to tell people that it's available and they should go get it and whatnot, and then like it trickles in, so you're just pulling your hair out constantly hoping it'll cross that funding line. And even with this one, I'm hoping it crosses a few finish lines so I can give people even more bang for their buck. It doesn't seem to be happening. It is getting shared around, but not to the extent I would think it would need, especially for only a week-long campaign. But that's neither here or there. It's just a headache and stress from it. It'll definitely eat away at your conscience. Thinking that people genuinely don't want what you have to offer. But there's a ton more factors that I'm not accounting for. It's just what I see at face value, and it's just difficult. Mainly just the stress of the whole thing. So if you are doing any crowdfunding, I suggest you start it, kick it off, share it a couple times, and then devoid yourself from social media for at least a week, because you need nerves of steel to do the crowdfunding. It's just such an uphill battle, it seems. But along those lines, now I forgot what I was saying. Crowdfunding. What was I saying? Where was I going with it? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I got nothing. So I did talk to a comic book store about carrying mine. I'm going to talk to a couple more local ones. And hopefully by the end of this week, I will not only have 3 colored, the funding for it will be there. And I'll be off on the races for that in about 2 or 3 weeks or so. A lot of awesome things happened today as well. Cass found a frog puppet in the flea market he frequents, and kind of made my day. A lot of people made my day today. That's what I was saying. So when you're just racking your nerves about this crowdfunding thing, at least I had a couple people this morning that were like, hey, I know I haven't said anything to you, but I'm digging this comic and I can't wait for the 3rd one. And it's like somebody affirms what you're doing is the right choice to be making, and like that makes a world of difference. My cousin, who I gave a couple floppy copies to, had this awesome post, and it's like, I don't know how to respond to that because it's so overwhelmingly awesome. I just appreciate everything that happened today, because today was an absolute win. From dropping off those art drops of the proofs from the first one, to a couple people telling me that I was affirming my path was the right one, and then even talking to an artist friend. She is looking forward to working on this comic book project with me once I get the trades ready to go, and now I'm even more excited to work with her. She is quite an influence on me last year, for sure. I have a piece of her art hangs by my wall, or hangs by my bed. It's of a lion eating. It's gnawing on a moon, and it's got a little tagline that says, "Even when you're trying to eat the stars, remember, eat the stars," something like that. Remember, there's always strings attached, and it's this sweet, like, background staging area, and all these stars and planets are hooked to strings and they're hanging from, and there's just this lion gnawing on it. It's just an awesome picture. I will show it to you tomorrow. I'll take it off the wall and show it on one of these videos. So that all happened. The new Finger 11 album dropped, and it is impressive. It's inspiring me so much more. The lucid dreams are still coming at me. I really think it's putting my head in the right mindset to have this open, like, loving side of myself come out naturally, because the part I'm working on and for getting the roughs together for that is going to definitely need that, because it's where the drifter falls in love with this other chick. So all that's happening, all that's happened today. It was such a win, and I hope it treated everybody else today well. And then I got home, and the third issue's cover, I put it up on my Society 6 and made a mug of it, and it turned out sick. Like, this might be my favorite mug right now. Hands down. Hands down is my favorite mug. I'm excited to drink out of it tomorrow. It turned out awesome. If you want any of that, you check out my Society 6. Society6.com/Samurai Ox. You can find me on all the other social sites at Samurai Ox. You can pick up the first and second issue from my Big Cartel site, samuraiox.bigcartel.com, or my Etsy store by searching for the Oxen Playground. 1 and 2 is up there. I might put 3 up there for pre-order in the next week or so. We will see. Thanks for tuning in, paying attention, being here, and I just want you to know that it does mean the world to me. I might not say it every time, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it more than I could ever express, and I'm really excited for you to join me on this journey even further as we go down the rabbit hole. I'll check in with you for day 18 tomorrow. Like I said, I hope the weekend treated you well, and I hope Monday even treated you even better than you could imagine. I'm Ox, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Later.